What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new Pokemon Duel video. Today we're going to be playing what might possibly be the riskiest deck in the entire game. Let's get right into it. Alright, so first off, before we actually get into any matches, I do want to go ahead and explain the deck a little bit and why it's so risky. So first off, the meta right now includes a lot of Deoxys decks, a lot of Reuniclus decks, a lot of counter Reuniclus decks, and a lot of Mew, okay? And to counteract that, first off, we've got Latios. Now, Latios goes up against Mew extremely well. It has two moves that make up about half of the spinner, actually exactly half the spinner, that will almost always beat Mew unless it's a neutral turn, in which it'll shuttle flip or actually be a legitimately neutral turn. So there's a lot of situations where Latios is fantastic in this new meta, and especially in the situations where you have two Mews on your opposing team. Next up, we've got Latias, which is really great for just using Flyaway to jump over your opponent's Pokemon and get some of those cheeky kills right there. It also has Dragon Breath and Psychic, which are pretty fantastic for taking down Mew as well, and Mist Ball, which is okay for taking down Mew as well, and just being a solid physical attacker all around. All three of them are pretty great against the current meta. Next up, we have Mew, which is there mostly to counter some Deoxys decks that I'm used to seeing at this point, but also to counter some Reuniclus decks, because I do know that the odds of actually going neutral against a Mew with a Reuniclus deck is pretty high, so that's good for us. We also have got Curlia that evolves into Gardevoir here, which is fantastic. Goes really well up against Shuppet cheese decks and other cheese decks that are pretty similar to that. And then we also have our awesome defender, Magikarp, which will evolve into Gyarados and just be amazing. For our plates, we've got two hurdle jumps instead of having one hurdle jump and a goal block. I've been running both of those lately, but I decided to opt for the double hurdle jump strategy because first off, you can get some really easy quick kills like that, but second off, I mean, with the cheese and everything like it is, and with the reach that we've got with having three runners on the team, I mean, we're probably not even going to need to worry about overextending, so I'm not too worried about having the goal block in there, and hurdle jump could prove to be very great as far as utility is concerned. We've also got double chance, which is amazing for its own reasons, and X attack because the Mew mirror is really annoying, and it's almost solely in there to go ahead and take out that Mew mirror. So let's go ahead and pop open these boosters real quick, and then we'll hop into a match. This is going to be a uncommon. We're going to see the Tentacool, which is awesome. That's the 5th Tentacool that I have, which is really nice to see. We're going to grab a ingot common and rare metal uncommon, which isn't too bad either. We're going to open up this gold booster. It's going to be uncommon as well. Pupitar, not bad. Bagon, not bad. Ingot common and rare metal common, so nothing too great out of that, even though getting a lot of those Pupitars would be nice, especially to just go ahead and get those chain levels up. Let's see what we get here. We got a rare, we got Flygon, awesome. Second Flygon here, amazing, love it. Dead End's pretty mediocre, Mankey's pretty mediocre, Ingot common and rare metal common, so that that Flygon is pretty amazing, pretty happy about that one. And let's just go ahead and hop into a match right now. I'm not sure how this is going to go, to be completely honest, guys. Again, I have not tried this deck out. A lot of you guys suggested after my last losing streak with a deck, I think it was with the round team, that I go ahead and try everything out in room matches. I feel like I don't play as well when the stakes are lower like that, to where if I lose, I'm not losing anything. So I am going to be doing ranked matches whenever I'm trying new teams like this, because I think that they're always going to be viable for the most part, unless it's the one that I recorded the other day that you guys are never going to see, which was terrible. But most of the time they're going to be viable, and I'm going to be on my toes because, you know, it's something that there are some stakes for. Like, it's a match that there are some stakes for. So we're going to start off here. We do see the Machamp, which is a bit interesting. We see the double Deoxys attack form. One of them chain leveled up to 1, which is pretty crazy there. We also see the Onix, the Xerneas, and the Pikachu rare. The plates are going to be Hurdle Jump, Gold Block, Pokemon Switch, Double Chance. So not too bad there. I'm thinking our opening almost has to be Latias at this point, because that rolling into almost every single one of those Pokemon that can possibly challenge it, if we roll into a Flyaway, we almost win. So I don't know. I'm feeling okay about that. We're gonna go ahead and block that goal, because then if we get attacked, then we can get Flyaway and then win next turn. If we don't get attacked, well, there you go. We're gonna be able to go ahead and advance with Latios, but I don't know if I want to. I want to almost advance with Mew at this point, because then we can hurdle jump into a Deoxys and almost definitely win. Like, it'll either be neutral turns or almost a definite win. Like, there are very few situations where Deoxys takes out Mew. Unfortunately, we're going to see the Machamp go into it right now and go ahead and take out Mew. That's pretty unfortunate, but it's okay. It's okay. We can deal with that, especially because it's a physical attacker. We're going to be able to go ahead and roll that double chance, most likely into a knockout with our Latios here. So I'm going to do that. We'll see how it goes. That's going to be 120 versus 60. We're going to keep that. That is fantastic. Just knock it out right away, and then we can hurdle jump. Probably going to get hit by Deoxys right now, though. I'm going to be real. I'm a little scared of Deoxys at the moment. This is a little bit freaky. Because Deoxys has a great win rate against... Oh, God. You have 3 respins for all intents and purposes at this point. I basically lose. Yeah, okay. So I just lost one of my Pokemon permanently for the match. That's why this whole deck is just so risky, because you can just lose Pokemon just like that. They're just, you know, they're just gone. So there's nothing I can even do about that. We can advance with Latios, but he has double Deoxys attack. Like, we just had to roll into a deck for our first match where we were going up against 2 Deoxys attack. That is pretty unfortunate, but we're going to go ahead and advance with our Magikarp right now. Set that on the inner right side there, because I do think that he'll probably advance with his other Deoxys. Okay, so he is going to go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and advance with Purlia, and then we're going to come up the side with Latios and see if we can't get a really cheeky kill against this Xerneas. I'm not sure if it'll happen or not, but looking at its spinner, I mean, 270s, and then what was that, Geomancy? I mean, we've got a good shot against it, so we can go ahead and do that. We're actually going to set him 1 out, so if he decides to move the Deoxys, we can go in. He is going to go ahead and do that. He'll probably... Yeah, he's going to attack, unfortunately, so... Oh, my God, no. Oh, we basically just lost this match, guys. That was terrible. Good grief. Are you freaking serious right now? Can we just get some good rolls in our favor, please? We're literally, like, not going to be able to possibly win if he knocks out anything else. And, well, if he knocks out Latios, we're basically screwed at this point. If we can knock out Deoxys at this point, or not even knock out Deoxys at this point, but just go neutral possibly, like, I mean, we'll be in business. Okay, so that's going to be a neutral turn. He's going to respin us, and we're going to lose. That's how it's going to go down here, unfortunately. So, yep. Okay, so we just basically lost the match. I'm going to go ahead and proc... Oh, wait. Let's see. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and proc our Magikarp right now, and... Oh, it was so close to being a miss, though. I was so close, guys. Yeah, we lost. He's just going to advance this turn, and that's game. Like, there's literally nothing I can do. Whatever, I'll forfeit. That's fine. So, again, risky deck, but you know what? It can pay off pretty big. And when we go up against a deck that doesn't have Deoxys attack for a minute, you guys will probably get more of an inkling as to how powerful this deck can really end up being. That said, we're in the mid-2100s at this point, so I'm not really counting our odds as good as to going up against something that doesn't include a Deoxys or 2. We'll try it out, though. You know, again, this is all experimenting, okay? I'm trying to find out new deck archetypes, just have a good time, have fun with you guys. We're going to see what's actually a pretty interesting deck here. Running Dialga, Garchomp, Latios, Moltres, and I think I saw... Yeah, Yveltal and Blastoise. Okay, so bit of an interesting deck there. A little bit like my old deck, actually. We're going to see the advance from Latios there. I can definitely respect that. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and send out Curlia. Curlia's got a good shot of going at least neutral there. So if we get the good roll, then we'll be good to go. But otherwise, I don't know, guys. Let's see. What are we going to do here? So Soar can't go off right now. That would not be good for us. So we've got a lot of good rolls with Mew against Moltres, and just a few really bad ones, though. Let's see. Why don't we go ahead and advance with Moltres and just force the interaction here almost? Because if he goes and soars over, then we sort of win the match, kind of, sort of. We'll be in a great offensive position. But if the soar over doesn't happen, then we'll actually be okay, too. So Garchomp's going to go down. It's just a normal Garchomp, not evolved or anything, so that's actually a little interesting there. But we can go ahead and almost confidently put down Latios in the way right here. We'll just set him in more of a defensive position. I don't know. I'm a little concerned about this team. I really am. We're going to challenge the Yveltal with a Mew because that's got a crazy, crazy good matchup. I'm a little concerned, though. I really am. It's just such a risky deck, you know? Like, if you mess up at all, if you have any positioning errors, anything at all, like, you're just done, you know? You're finished. Because you lose 3 of your Pokemon, and then you can't, like, cycle out your Pokemon from your PC. They're just done. So, I don't know. Maybe we run, like, a Revive or something. We can't actually... We need to back up a little bit with our Latias, because if we get attacked and get a flyover... That would not bode well. Actually, it would have. I'm losing it. He's gonna advance right now. That's pretty interesting. Because either way, if he soars either way, he's gonna get surround KO'd. So that's kind of funny there. Maybe he'll advance with Garchomp and soar and take out Latios. Maybe that's what he's gonna do. No, he's not, and he's not gonna attack. So this is just odd. We'll just knock out Moltres. Okay, I'll take it. Fine by me for sure, friendo. Yeah, Dialga's gonna go out 60 and 110. Definitely not a great Pokemon, to be completely honest. I mean, it's a beater, I'll give it that, but like, there's not a whole lot going for it, especially with time distortion. Just not good, not good at all. Definitely needs some sort of buff, in my opinion, to maintain any relevance whatsoever. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and set Magikarp down on our goal again, and we'll wait for the advance on his part. Just see what we can pull here. We can make some cheeky stuff happen. I might double chance my right outer Latios there. That might be a good shot. Probably would be a good idea, actually. We do not have a hurdle block to deal, or a hurdle block, guys. A hurdle jump. We don't have a hurdle jump to deal with from our opponent, so that's actually really great for us. Why don't we... We don't want to double chance it, though. God, it's so risky, though, you know? It feels really, really risky. So we're going to double chance. Why don't we... Yeah, we're double chancing our Latias right now. We can definitely get into a great position at the moment if we get the flyaway. That's going to be neutral. Oh, do I want to risk this, though? Oh, my God. Okay, you saw the title of the episode, guys. You saw the title of the episode. Do we go for it? Do we really go for it? I guess we're not necessarily in a bad position otherwise, so we'll just actually leave that where it is. I do not want to take the chance. If it would have been the other one, if it would have been Dragon Claw, I believe. Yeah, Dragon Claw, then we would have been fine with it. I would have went for it, but otherwise, just... Oof. Very, very risky, though. We'll set the other Latios in the middle there. It sort of has some reach that way in case he goes for an attack. But he doesn't have any movement modifiers at this point. Just nothing that he can do as far as movement modification is concerned. So that's pretty interesting there. We're going to see the attack come out. That's going to be a shuttle flip. We're just going to go neutral for that turn. Not too bad. We'll end our turn. Why don't we just advance with Latios? Why not? Might as well, because then we can get the forced knockout from the surround with Flyaway if we can manage it. That's unfortunately going to be the one terrible roll we possibly could have had there, so that kind of sucks. We're going to have to defend with Kirlia at the moment. At least I think that's the right decision there. We could have went offensive, but then that would open up our entry point, our left entry point. I don't want to get Yveltal in there where he can start pulling Magikarp off of the goal and everything. We just don't want to be dealing with that, so yeah, that's what we're going to do. Unfortunately, that's going to be a boost with that Dark Mist right there. We really need to get something going for us right now. To be completely honest, I'm very much considering attacking with Latias right now, and I think I'm going to. I really need this. Yes! Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So now, boom. Surround, take out. Okay. Done. And that's amazing in and of itself. But if he moves Dialga forward, if he advances with Dialga, he's in a terrible spot. He's going to attack Kirlia right now, just try to break through. He is going to break through, get that confusion, though, which means that we have a good shot of a miss right there. Well, not even a good shot. It's not even a fourth. But it's not terrible for us right now. We're doing okay. So I think the answer right now is to backtrack with Latios, then advance with Latios, then attack Dialga with Latios, and then just break open that barrier. Then we can move in from the left, and he can't move in from the right now. Now, if this goes bad, then, you know, that is not going to go bad for us, though. We're going to knock out Dialga. We are in a great position to take this one home, guys. Just because if you get some decent rolls, it's just so great. That's going to be a knockout right there, unfortunately, but it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. We'll just evolve into Gyarados. No biggie at all. Now we're going to surround from the left side, and we're going to need to see a knockout come off on Latios right now, or we take home the match. Very much hoping this happens right now. You got to backtrack, my friend. You got to set that Moltres down, do something. You got to do something. I mean, all right, that's going to be the attack. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, we lost. No. Oh. See, that's, again, why this is so risky. We have a good shot at it. We don't. We really don't. I'm going to be completely real with you guys. I'm not sure this can possibly happen at this point. Let's see. Why don't we just X attack and hope for the best with Latios at the moment against our opponent's Latios, because if we can knock that out, we've got the tempo back in our field. Oh my god. The confusion just, like, went against us. That's not cool, man. I don't appreciate that. So we're going to see the advance from the Moltres there. I can definitely respect it. We cannot be moving or attacking with our Gyarados at the moment. That is just a very bad move, I think. We just need to get rid of this Latios. It needs to go down. That's going to be another save by... Not even saved by the bell. It was going to be a neutral turn anyway, so it's not a big deal. But this confusion really isn't working out for us very well, guys. Just not really at all. Unfortunately, we're gonna see the X attack go off, probably against oh, whoa, no, hello there. Okay, I can see that. I can definitely see that's gonna be a miss versus a miss, so that's a neutral turn and a wasted X attack. We're gonna go in. Come on, give me what I need. That's gonna be a neutral turn again, unfortunately. Well, I mean, I guess it's better than losing just straight up right now. So I guess we'll take that. I suppose it's not too terrible of a thing, but that's going to be another neutral turn. Great. So now you're going to be able to advance, go probably onto our entry point, I would assume anyways. Then we're going to backtrack to this right position right now, because otherwise we go and just lose to a surround. Not what we want at all, but we are open to attack Blastoise right now. Now that is really, really, really dodgy. Probably not a good idea, but might be the best and only real decision for us at this point. I mean, we can keep attacking this Latios, but then, like, what's the follow-up if we lose? We get surrounded. So we're kind of in a position where we have to attack right now. Get the 110 versus the 100. Oh my god. Did this just happen? Did this just happen? Can't place anything back there. Can't get back there. Do you have a goal block? I forget. I think you had a goal block. Oh, man. Beautiful. Beautiful. We got the roll we needed to. I think that he had a goal block. I'm not positive, though. Yeah, okay. So that wasn't the win, but it was a step in the right direction. I will say that. Going up against this Moltres, can we get the roll that we need to? Can we go for 3 rolls in a row, please? I need this roll, and I need one. Nope. That's going to be game. Well, that is pretty unfortunate. Okay, so you guys are probably going to totally kill me for this, but, yeah, this is not good, guys. This is really bad, actually. That would have been great if that would have worked out, but it just didn't. We need to kill this Latios to even have a possibility. There we go, the miss. Okay, the miss finally hits. We knock out the Latios. We finally got a tiny bit of tempo back in our favor. 3v2 on board. Oh, boy. This is going to be a real tough one, guys. We have to just move back, end our turn. Then we'll let him advance right now. He'll probably attack, to be completely honest. I mean... yeah, so we don't want to deal with the knockout here. We're just going to go back where we were. Oh, man. Wait. Ooh, I'll take that. I'll take that. Thank you very much. All right, so that's actually fantastic for us. Oh, my God. This is a tough one, guys. This is a fun deck. It's a fun deck because every single play is going to have some magnitude to it. We'll advance right now with Latios. He can't advance with anything, and he's not going to be able to advance with anything. He'll probably defend with Dialga at the moment. Yeah, that's going to be a defense right there. We're just going to attack. I need it to happen. I need it to happen right now to even have this possibility. Okay, it's going to be a neutral turn. Not bad. Okay, not bad for us at this point, because stalling for time is not going to be a big deal. At least I don't think so anyways. I don't know what you're doing. We'll just go ahead and attack with Dialga, or attack Dialga again. It's going to be another neutral turn. Not a big deal. We'll probably backtrack here. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Okay. We need to backtrack just a little bit right now. We're just gonna backtrack and see what he throws out. See if he attacks with it. See if what are you gonna do? You know, attack with him, please, please. Okay, we'll open it up. Go ahead, soar right in. Soar right into the goal. Go ahead. Go ahead and do it. And go back. We'll go back and forth and back and forth. How about that? We can't let him get into a position where he can double surround. So we need to attack the Moltres right now. That's going to be Roost. Okay, so that opens us up a little bit. It's okay for us, but right now he's going to try to proc the Storm, I would assume. He's going to attack. Yeah, he's going to try to proc the Storm. It's not going to go for him, though. He's going to get knocked out here. That's great. He has to move Garchomp now, which is great as well. Let's see how this goes. Oh, God, guys. This is rough. We're just going to move Gyarados on the outside here. Oh, man. This is a hard one, guys. This is honestly, like, it's down to the wire to the point where I'm not sure that it's possible for us to come back. We have to kill this Garchomp. Like, good grief, you know? There we go. Okay, opening it up. We got to open it back up, and then it might be possible to win. Playing at this disadvantage is very difficult, guys. Playing at this disadvantage it's a tough one. It is a very tough one. We need to make sure that he can't just go ahead and knock us out. Ooh. Ooh, okay, so we'll get Mew back if he decides to go for this right now. Which I kind of hope he does. He doesn't. Oh, that's rough. Okay, so we'll just go back in here. God, we can't have this Gyarados up against or up with our Latios at this point. That's just very bad for us. It's bad for business, you know? We are going to see the favorable roll again. So many good rolls in a row right now. This is awesome. Oh. Boy, this is a tough one. If we get this roll right now against this Yveltal, then we have a shot at winning. If we don't, we kind of lose. We need the Luster Purge to go up against, or just to have physical against a miss. I mean, Luster Purge against the Oblivion Wing, or I don't know, guys. We can risk it against this Gyarados, or risk it against this Blastoise, but I don't know, guys. If we lose, then we lose. But if we can beat this Yveltal without losing something, then we have this sort of kind of little tiny chance of running across the field, taking out 1 to 2 Pokemon, and then winning the match. So, I don't know. I don't know where we need to be right now. He should be attacking my Gyarados and every single shot that he gets. So, we're not... Oh, I'm so sad. I'm so sad right now. Go for this round. Go for it. Do it. Give me some knockouts with the Storm triggers. I need it. I need it right now. I need these knockouts. I need to feel good about myself before we lose here. God dang it, man. No. Okay. Well, you know what? This was a fun deck, okay? Didn't work out so well. Got knocked out pretty easy there, but it was fun, okay? That's what matters. It's conceptually different than anything that I've played before, and definitely, even though it didn't work out great, I think in the future with cards, I almost said cards, figures like this that or like Latios, like Latias, where they have that hallucination type ability where they get knocked out permanently if you knock them out. When they come out and they have like the current OP values on their spinner, like it's probably going to be a decent strategy, albeit just very risky. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope to see you back here for the next video tomorrow. Again, I'm sorry that I lost these matches. I do think that this has some potential in the future, and I will probably revisit it, especially when they do release new figures that have that sort of ability. But yeah, it was a fun day though. I really did enjoy this episode. So yeah, until the next one, guys. Peace.